Okay.
And just to follow it up, for those who don't know, the FVM tag, it actually means faulty vending machine, which to me is quite hilarious.
Well, do you know the backstory of why Detta plays Rob?
I just assumed he likes being able to zone in camp. But,
No, because Detta loves robots. He just he loves Wally. He loves R2D2. If you see him around, you'll see he has little plushies on him.
Wow, that killed. Detta was not DIing
That was
properly.
not great DI whatsoever.
Yeah. And the thing against Charizard is you really have to have your DI on point because his follow-ups are devastating, but you want him to have to guess on your DI. You don't want him to be able to read your DI and give the biggest punish he can.
Exactly.
But here Detta's been trying to make it really hard for Kysce to come back.
Detta does have great edge guards, but Kysce is just doing such a great job of maneuvering around him even in the air. Anyways, Detta plays Rob because in Brawl, he thought he was Wally. Like, he just straight up thought the character was Wally.
I love that. He's not wrong. They do have a lot of similarities there. And actually, little known fact about Kysce, he recently played Junebug in a money match. So we're talking about item control abilities and how, if Charizard doesn't have good item play, he's going to get ruined in his matchup.
Really?
Yeah, and he actually took Junebug to Game 5 in that money match. So it really speaks to his ability to sort of understand the Brawl meta, understand the item play. And you see he's chasing him down here. There's going to be an up throw. That's going to kill.
Watching that stock that just played through right there, Detta was playing his game, but the problem is he was just taking way too many bad trades.
Exactly.
He's taking so many trades, and Charizard was benefiting from all of them, living to 166. At this point, even if Detta does get the stock, he's still a full stock down.
Oh, that laser snipe. Like Jason Bourne.
Only let 22% on himself, which is good, but he really needs to start putting in some work here.
Yeah.
What do you see Kysce doing that's getting around Detta's zoning, and what is making Detta's zoning difficult for him right now?
It seems like now Detta kind of can't really zone as well because he's playing from a deficit.
Yeah.
But it seems like Kysce, he's using the large hitboxes from Charizard. He's also using Charizard's speed to kind of put on the pressure. But you see right there, that was not good enough pressure, and he was actually shield grabbed for it. But yeah, I think it's a lot of, he's also converting a lot harder off of every opportunity. Detta's having trouble securing kills, putting on large combos, and that's the sort of stuff against Charizard that you really need. Because he's strong, but he's also meaty. He's a big dragon. And if you can't combo the dragon, you're going to get comboed yourself.
And to me, I'm seeing on a stage with a super high ceiling like this, Charizard having the aerial abilities that he does have, it feels like it's difficult for Detta to put on these combos just because it's so easy for Kysce to get away and escape into the air.
Absolutely. And so that's sort of the pro and con of this stage is Charizard has a lot of vertical kill opportunities that he's sort of sacrificing here for the ability to, be reverse glide, things like that, to get down safely and mix up Detta's options.
And Detta historically has very good edge guards, but it seems like Kysce is just so able to get through and apply the pressure even in those edge guard situations.
Absolutely.
To just force Detta all the way back to the other side of the stage.
Yeah, and that's really the thing is if you're not hitting your edge guards, you're not able to set up your zone properly, and you're not converting hard on combos, there's really no way you're gonna be able to win. So I think Detta's here he's gonna have to think about potentially switching characters, but also what sort of combo opportunities he can have on Charizard to really convert harder, and also how he's DIing.
In my gut, I'm not feeling a switch. Okay, yep, no switch.
I think Rob has the tools to do this matchup. But you see Kysce right there, he calls it out and immediately runs up and shield grabs the gyro. And things like that, just being willing and having the foresight to just I know exactly how you're going to use this item and I'm going to beat it. It does two things. The first thing is it obviously wins that exchange. But then the second thing is that it makes Detta every time he might want to opt to pull out his gyro or fade back to think, is this really going to work? Is Kysce going to be able to? He read me so hard last time. And I'm not sure if Rob is able to escape that, but I don't think he was DIing properly. Charizard off the back throw gets a forward air for free if you don't DI.
And this may seem like a really simple observation, but if you just watch the character's movement, watch the way these players are playing, how we've talked about Detta wants to get away, he wants to zone, but Kysce is doing just such a great job of using that speed. It feels like Detta is always on the run, never able to really start his zone or get out the options that he wants to because Kysce is just too busy. Like, watch that. He just pushes him all the way to the side relentlessly.
Once he calls Detta using an item, takes the air in a way and an angle that Rob and especially Detta is having trouble punishing. I think that's another key. Rob is really good at controlling the ground, but Charizard can totally approach from the air, almost like a DDD, where you kind of negate the whole zoning that Rob's trying to do. So it was a good trade for Rob on that exchange. Such a good sweet spot. And this is Kysce really showing why he's, I think, a favorite for top 8 in this tournament.
And I don't inherently disagree with the decision to not switch characters by Detta, but I'm definitely interested in asking him after this tournament what exactly made him decide to stick with Rob.
Especially with 40-something? He died at like 45.
It's the aerial pressure that Kysce has, carrying him straight off the stage, pushing him off the side.
And this seems like one of those matchups where Rob is in that precarious position of he wants to set up his zone, and the minute Charizard gets in on that zone, he's getting taken for a ride. And it seems like partially the DI might be an opportunity to not be taken as hard of a ride, but it also is going to come down to setting up the zone. Really good up airs to get himself back. Kysce was looking for the down air there, but Detta really has a mountain to climb here.
The concerning part of all this is even when Detta does have him off stage, when he has these edge guard situations, he's got him at 105. He hasn't been killing him until 175, 180. These incredibly high percents that, to be honest, no character should be living to.
Yeah, but if any character can, it's going to be Charizard. Charizard's, the benefit of him being kind of fat is that he can live for a long time. But he also has the good recovery of like a more floaty character, so it's a tough one to deal with if you're not prepared for the matchup. And if I'm being honest, it looks like Detta just wasn't prepared. Good trade for Detta in that sense, but man, he needs to start looking for a spike or a gimp opportunity in order to bring this back. And I really would like to see him go for more grabs. It seems like once he lands with the jet and then just goes for tilts on shield. But if you know Kysce is going to shield, then that's your opportunity to go for the grab. This is a kill for sure. Yeah.
Decent DI, but he was just at too high of a percent, 2 stock at 35%. Kysce played well. Detta